I can't hear Kanishka. I think mic hasn't connected. This panel mic is connected. That's not connected. Oh, yeah, it's fine now. Okay. Radial symmetry, spherical symmetry, and bilateral symmetry is what we were discussing about, right? Actually, here in the bilateral symmetry, now be clear with the concept. It is not just about knowing what is radial symmetry, what is bilateral symmetry. That you might already learned, right? That's not the only thing. There is a big concept behind it, and we'll be applying this terminology everywhere. Okay, so that's why be clear with these other things also. First of all, what we have understood in the radial symmetry, see, radial symmetry is not about dividing something into two halves. It is not just about that, right? Whenever you divide this, for example, when you take this Hydra's case, what we have understood, let me just to open the NCRT part. Yeah. So here, see, from the top, if you view, the animal is divided into two halves. If I take this plane, for example, this particular plane, these two halves, if you take these two halves, they must be having the same type of parts. So parts in the sense what whatever the structures present in this also they are present more or less. It's not like 100%. So when we say radial symmetry dividing something into two halves, it is not about size or it is not about the mass or it is not about the shape. Not that. Is that clear? So the structures which are present, the parts which are present in this are also present in this. Like this, if you take the hydra from the top, means the same thing only I'm just drawing here. This is the mouth of the hydra on the top. On all sides, what are there? Tentacles are there. These are the tentacles. Now, if you divide this animal into two halves by using any plane, now these two are half. These two are half, right? Or these two are half. Why they are half? Because all sides of the animal are same. So in the radial symmetry, all sides are same. No lateral sides. No lateral side. And this terminology is what you need to be clear. There are no lateral sides. Okay, but just for comparison, again, now if you see bilateral symmetry, what did I say? You can just imagine a fish which you are cutting into two halves. Okay, when you cut this thing into two halves, see properly. After cutting, I told you this is the plane which you are using to cut. Got it now? Now, after, if you divide this fish into two halves, this will be like this. Can you understand what we did? Right. Now, this side and the other side are what we call lateral sides. This is one lateral side, the other side is a lateral side. Understood. So this animal is clearly having lateral sides, lateral ends. Both sides are same. Means what? When you divide this into two halves, both the parts are having the same kind of structures. Or if you just imagine human, in human, now which one is the plane that will divide the human into two halves? Means, as I said, this plane. Okay, the one which is passing between our eyes. Understood. Same as a fish. Okay, only thing is, as I said, human alone is bipedal. Remaining all animals are actually means tetrapedal. They'll be walking on the four limbs. That's why human also you just take like this, because the definition of all sides is based on this only, not based on this. I'll tell you how. First of all, when you take the fish case, these are the lateral sides. So this side is lateral side, the other side is also lateral side. Right? Next, this head consisting side. See, bilateral symmetry is one of the important thing is it led to cephalization. Bilateral symmetry is associated with the cephalization. What is meant by cephalization? Uh, CEPHA cephalo means head. Cephalization is head formation. The animals with the bilateral symmetry only have the head. Okay, radial symmetrical animals they don't have the head. What is the importance of head? What is the importance of cephalization? What is the specialty of head? What is the specialty of our head? No, brain is one thing. No, more than important thing. More than brain. If you take the sense organs, as we know, we have totally five sense organs, five different types of sense. In these five, can I say all the five are present in the head region? Now, what are the five senses that we have? Five senses. Vision, hearing, taste. Next, uh, smell. These four are present in the head or not? Vision, hearing, smell, taste. Four are present in the head. Next, touch. That is skin. Skin is also present in the head. Of course, skin is present throughout the body too, but it is present in the head also, no? Right. Now, you just think about it. Any animal with bilateral symmetry will be having head. The other side is the opposite side, tail end or whatever. Whether tail is there or not, that's a different story. But head end is this. Now, head is having all the sense organs. Any animal will move with its heads first, right? My one animal is entering into new environment. How does it enter into the new environment? With its head first, right? Head only will enter first, no? So that it can analyze the environment. Now, because all the senses are present inside this, it is able to analyze the environment and will decide whether the organism completely should enter into that or not. Is it clear? It is one of the very important thing that happened in the evolution of animals because it is all about what? Survival. How it is able to detect the predator or maybe prey. All these things we'll see later. But if you see the bilateral symmetry, head cephalization is one of the important changes. Importance of head is this. Okay, but what about these radially symmetrical animals means? In the case of radially symmetrical animals, all sides of same I said no, right? So the animal is able to sense the environment from all the sides. There are sense organs on all sides of the animal. But the problem with this thing is the precision, accuracy. Understood? So here in the case of head, as we have the well-developed sense organs, there is a proper sensation of these things. Hope it is clear, everyone. Hmm. Now see the name bilateral symmetry. Why it is called bilateral? Bi means two, lateral two. What lateral two? Two sides are there, left and right. Okay. So lateral sides and head consisting side is what we call. What is the name of the head consisting end? And these are the things you should know. Anterior side. Okay. The other side is posterior side. Okay. Next, the side which is facing the substratum. The side which is facing the substratum. What do you call this side? Sorry. What did you say? Mm, very good. Ventral side, also called abaxial side. Abaxial side. The other side is dorsal side, also called adaxial side. Now, AB, AD is what the difference is. Now, particularly when it comes to leaves, leaf, dorsiventral leaf, if you remember, there we use this adaxial, abaxial only. So, dorsal side, ventral side, abaxial side, adaxial side. Just to remember easily, that's not the reason why it is called. See, AB. Okay, anyhow, when it comes to human, which one is the dorsal side? Which side is dorsal side in human? Ah, correct. This is the dorsal side. This one is the ventral side. As I said, in human also, the side which is facing the substratum is ventral side. But if you imagine the human like this, you may say that this is the ventral side. No, it is not the ventral side. Is it clear? In human alone, you should not confuse. As I said, human is also like same animals only. We are also the same. Anterior side, this is posterior side. Head consisting side is anterior side. The other side is what the posterior side is. Next, dorsal side on top, ventral side means our abdominal side. Okay. See, just to remember AB, you remember this thing as abdominal. As I said, it is not the reason why it is called, just to avoid confusion. Ab, ad. The other side is ad. So in all the discussions, we'll talk with respect to these sides only. We'll simply say that anterior side, we'll say posterior side, and so on. Okay. So again, these sides are associated with only what? Bilateral symmetry. In radial symmetry, no such kind of sides. Okay. All lateral sides are same only, right? All these sides are same only. Right. Only thing is, this end is what we call the oral end because there is mouth here, oral end. The other side is what we call the aboral end. Oral, aboral, that's it. Where in the case of animals with the radial symmetry. Right. So this is about the symmetry. Next one, circulatory system. This is known thing only, so I'm not discussing much. Open, closed. Open circulatory system, closed circulatory system. Okay, as we know, what happens in open circulatory system? Do you know or not? No, no, no. What is meant by that? What is meant by this open circulation? Excellent, excellent, excellent. So here what happens is there will be blind vessels where in the tissues. This is the tissue where these are all the cells. Here the vessels are blind, means open. So here whatever the fluid coming from body fluid which is coming from these vessels will mix with the tissue fluid. Right, but in our case we have the closed circulatory system where artery and vein are connected with what? Capillaries. Yes or no? These two are connected with the capillaries. So blood will never come out of the blood vessel. So in our case, blood is different. Now we have two body fluids, blood. The other one is lymph, which is of course tissue fluid is. Tissue fluid only will form the lymph, right? So we have two body fluids. So will there be such difference in these animals? Open circulatory system? Will there be blood and lymph possible? What do you call it then? Excellent. Hemolymph. So here the body fluid is what we call hemolymph. Hemo is blood, lymph is lymph. So together we call this one hemolymph. The animals with the open circulatory system, they don't have blood and lymph. They have hemolymph. Right. And in these animals, you can see this is completely coelom, right? The coelom is filled with the hemocoel, therefore hemolymph. Therefore, coelom is called in these animals Hemocoel, because the coelom is filled with it. But what about us? Our case, our coelom is filled with coelomic fluid. Of course, it's not blood. And finally, yes, which phyla have this open circulatory system? No, Annelida are closed. Arthropoda, mollusca, mollusca. There are some exceptions, but mollusca, uh, echinodermata, hemichordata. Right, and some lower chordates like this one, Eurochordata. Right, coming to the closed, other phyla or taxa, including cephalopod mollusks. I'll just simply write cephalopoda. Cephalopoda is actually the one group in mollusca. For example, octopus will come under this one, cephalopoda. So, in general, mollusca is open circulatory system, but here it is closed. Excuse me. Right. So symmetry is done. So my next is germ layers. Germ layers. As we know, the complete animal's development will be from the germ layers. Depending on how many germ layers are present, we have two different types of animals. What are they? Hmm. Diploblastic and diploblastic. So, yes. Where do you see the triploblastic development? Which animals? Excellent, excellent. Platy, helminthes onwards. onwards. And that's it. If you keep it this moment, remaining everything from here till chordata, it is diploblastic only. Diploblastic. So don't include sponges. Now, sponges have any, what do you say, specific type of germ layers that you can call germ layers. Okay, that's why we don't write that. We'll just write coelenterata and ctenophora. The names of the germ layers everyone knows, right? All the three germ layers. Hmm. Next, figure-based questions will come. So it is easy only, not the great thing. Say this one. You can clearly see that there are two germ layers in the first case. What are they? The ectoderm. This one is the ectodermis, and this one is the endodermis. Only two germ layers. In between these two, there is mesoglia. Mesoglia is actually one. It's not the cellular one. It's like a fluid kind of substance. You can say mesoglia. It is not cellular. But in the case of triploblastic, there is mesoderm. Okay, that's it. This is what the figure that will be asked, and you need to identify that. That's it. Okay. Next, coming to the development part. Apart from this, in the future discussions, we'll come across some particular structures from which where these germ layers means are which germ layers are actually forming. Just for example, in the NCRT, whatever given is what I am discussing first. In this chapter, notochord, first one, notochord. Yes, anyone remember where it develops from? No, mesoderm. Notochord is mesodermal in origin. Heart we have seen while discussing circulatory system. Yes, where the heart will develop from? Mesoderm only. Right. Now, not just heart and all muscles. As you know, heart is also muscle, cardiac muscle. Other muscles also will develop from the mesoderm only. Okay, these are the only things we have in NCRD in this chapter and the other chapter. Right. Other than that, wherever important thing is there, we'll just discuss about it. Okay. That's it. This is what you need to learn about the germ layers. Next, body cavity or coelom. Yes, as you know, the first one is acoelomata, where there is no coelom. Pseudocoelomata, where coelom is present but it is false coelom. Right, and eucoelomata. Eucoelomata. These are the three different types of coeloms that you can see. I mean, animals you can see. Yes, which one will come under this? Pseudocoelomata. No, 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 no. Askelmenthes. Hmm. Askelmenthes. Right. Annelida onwards is this. So only thing which you need to remember is Askelmenthes, which has the pseudocoelomata. Right. Acoelomata, as you can see, remaining phyla. There is no coelom in the other animals. Pseudocoelomata, Askelmenthes, Eucoelomata, Animalia. So Annelida onwards. I mean, remaining all the groups. Right. And again, the figures you'll be asked to identify this. See the figures here. The first one is accelometer. The third one in this, right? In this one is accelometer. There is no coelom. Okay. Now, what is shown is triploblastic animal. So, understood this figure and this figure. This is diploblastic. So, you can clearly see that whatever the figure for the triploblastic given, the same figure here also. So, ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. Right? There is no coelom, accelometer. So, which one will come under this? Platyhelminthes. Before that, and let's write the order. Coelenterata to Platyhelminthes. No. Wait. Diploblastic is mentioned, no? Only Platyhelminthes. This particular figure. Coelenterata and Tinophora are diploblastic. This figure will not be applicable. So this one. Next, coming to pseudocoelometer. See, basically, this white space which is given is a coelomys. Coelom means what? Cavity. So it is present in both. The difference is, observe properly, in case of true coelomata, that is in the first figure, this is mesoderm. This is also mesoderm. Okay, so clearly, coelom is lined by mesoderm on both the sides. But in the case of pseudocoelomata, you can see it is not lined by the mesoderm. Mesoderm is like the pouches here. This one is the mesodermis. Is it clear? Here, coelom is lined by the mesoderm on both the sides. Lined by means what? Mesoderm is actually defining the coelom. See this. Everything that is present between the mesoderms is what the coelom is. But here in this, inside the coelom, mesodermal pouches are present. Now, are you people following? Is it clear? Right. Now, what is the advantage with this coelomate animals, true coelomies? Now, first of all, what is the advantage with the coelomeans? Well development of organs. There is more space or chances for the organs to develop. Now, if you see, all our visceral organs are present in the coelom only. So, there will be well development of these organs. That is coelomata, animals' advantages. What is the advantage of true coelomata, eucoelomata? See, the advantage with the eucoelomata is, as we know, mesoderm is the one that gives the muscle, right? Okay. Now, if you see the animals with the true coelom, the tract, this is digestive tract. The middle one is digestive tract, gastrointestinal tract. Gastrointestinal tract consists of muscles. Body wall also consists of muscles. Muscles are present in this as well as in this. Is it clear? So, what is the advantage of having muscles in both means? Independent movement. Now, gastrointestinal tract is able to move, contract or relax independent of the body work. Now, for example, you had your breakfast, right? Are there, is there any peristaltic movement taking place in your digestive tract now? Is the peristaltic movement taking place? You know this movement, right? Is your digestive tract undergoing peristaltic movement or not now? What? Do you know peristalsis or not? Do you know peristaltic movement or not? Did you say no or yes, ma? What happened? Am I audible? But tell me whether you know or not. Okay. We'll stop the class then. Okay, Mas, please don't waste the time. We'll end the session. We'll continue tomorrow. It seems you're not willing to interact. It's okay. Leave. We'll continue tomorrow. Bye. Okay.